How are you today? All right, we're going to talk about heroes today at Awaken Kidz Church in your house. Are you ready for it? All right, here we go. We're going to go worship first, so let's get up on your feet. Let's get ready to dance and sing to God. Here we go.
Come on, let's get our hands together. Here in your light we find what makes us come alive, a sacrifice of praise. A city on a hill, surrender to your will, your glory on display. Your glory on display. Awesome in this place. Jesus, you are awesome in this place. Worthy to be praised. Jesus, you are worthy to be praised. You will be praised. You will be praised. You have a force of grace, consuming every space. It's uncontainable. You're coming like a flood. Our hearts are filling up. All things are possible. All things are possible. Awesome in this place. Jesus, you are awesome in this place. Worthy to be praised. Jesus, you are worthy to be praised. You will be praised. You will be praised. Your praise goes on and on forevermore. We lift the name of Jesus. Your kingdom come is what we're living for. We lift the name of Jesus. Your praise goes on and on forevermore. We lift the name of Jesus. Your kingdom come is what we're living for. We lift the name of Jesus. Come on, clap those hands. Awesome in this place. Jesus, you are awesome in this place. Worthy to be praised. Jesus, you are worthy to be praised. You will be praised. You will be praised.
Great job worshiping, you guys. I'm so proud of you. All right, today we're talking about heroes. We're going to talk about heroes from the Bible. We're going to talk about heroes from today, heroes from yesterday. We're going to talk about all kinds of heroes. And heroes come in all shapes, sizes, and forms, but heroes are people that give us hope. Heroes are people that help us, that are kind to people, and give us an example to look after, to follow, and to better ourselves. So we're going to go explore those. But first, we're gonna go do one more song, okay? So I hope you warmed up your voices. Here comes song number 2.
All right, guys. All right, here we go. If you're not on your feet, let's get there. When the world feels like it's shaking, when my heart feels like it's breaking, walking over waves can be hard to do. Take my hand, you're a hero, Jesus. You're the one who never leaves us. Whatever comes my way, I'm holding on to you. Here we go. You won't let go. You won't let go. I know I'm not alone in the fire. I know I'm not alone in the storm. You won't let go. You won't let go of me. When the world around me is changing, when my heart feels what I'm facing, standing in the flames can be hard to do. Take my hand, you're the hero, Jesus. You're the one who never leaves us. Whatever comes my way, I'm holding on to you. Here we go. You won't let go. You won't let go. I know I'm not alone in the fire. I know I'm not alone in the storm. You won't let go. You won't let go of me. Here we go. Let go of me. You won't let go. You won't let go. You won't let go. I know I'm not alone in the fire. I know I'm not alone in the storm. You won't let go. You won't let go of me. Oh, 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 oh,
Oh, hey, Lois. Yeah. Just got done saving that city over there. You what? You're only... Oh. Yeah, Superman here. Thanks again for having me. Glad to be here. Can't wait. Just waiting for Batman to get here.
Did someone say justice?
No. No one said justice.
And
And what are you wearing?
it's my bat suit. Because I'm a superhero.
Oh my gosh. You said it was Casual Friday. You promised me that this time it was actually Casual Friday. And I said to myself, I said, Batman, my dear best friend,
Got him again.
would not lie to me twice in a row. I said that. Can you believe that? I said, you even said, hey,
You know what they say.
it's okay, I'm gonna be wearing my footy pajamas. That's
I-
what you said you're gonna be wearing.
I don't own footy pajamas.
Yeah, you
I don't even know where you get them.
said you got them from Walmart.
I would never go to Walmart. Just ever.
Okay.
I mean, I'd go to Walmart dressed, but not dressed as Batman. That's
Asking for trouble.
asking for trouble.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that. I never dress as Batman.
Have to
It's a stupid costume.
fight people off for shoplifting and wearing inappropriate clothing.
Well, what makes me a hero? That's easy.
All right.
Truth, honor, valor, this cool cape, this perfect hair that I have is super awesome.
It's okay.
I have supernatural strength. I can shoot lasers out of my eye. I'm an alien. That helps a lot.
Okay, well,
There-
what makes me a hero is that I can harness darkness, and not just like real physical darkness, but like the darkness of whatever is
What?
in people's hearts and minds, and I can harness it and use it to destroy bad guys. And also my cool costume. My really dope mask.
me a hero is my mask, cause I'm Batman. That's what you sound like.
That's pretty good.
That's what I practice sometimes.
name's Clark Kent. I mean Superman. Oh, did I say that?
You said
Wait. I didn't mean
yeah, whatever.
it was
Whatever.
they'll cut it out. You can cut it. They can cut it. Look, hey.
So no one knows that you said that?
Look now.
It's not on there?
Look, Superman. Nobody knows your secret. Except Kryptonite. Everybody knows that.
Oh,
I got him again.
okay.
So that's basically what makes me a hero, having knowledge on all people, especially the powerful ones.
Moving on.
Also courage.
Now moving on.
I have courage too.
I also have courage. Moving on.
I have more.
Next question.
Well,
Define. Define behave.
and hero.
Yeah. Can you define the whole question?
That's kind of a, like, what defines what a hero acts like?
I mean, we just defined a hero.
Like,
So the answer is yes, I do always act like a hero.
what about when you're making PB&Js? You don't seem super brave then.
No, I do.
Courageous.
I bravely take that knife.
Aren't you allergic to peanut butter?
It's almond butter. That's brave. Facing the butters when one butter could actually kill me. That's,
No, you got a point.
and now everybody knows. Great. Fantastic.
Everyone just spread peanut butter on yourselves and run after Batman.
Don't do that.
Can't touch it.
I'm really allergic. Like, that's really bad.
Oh
Don't do
no,
that.
what's the spot on my cape? It's peanut butter.
No, that would literally.
Oh!
Is there literally?
Oh, I
peanut
got
butter?
it on you.
Is there?
Oh
Really?
no.
Really?
No.
Good. I would have defeated that peanut butter just like I defeated the Joker and stuff.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm always hero-like.
I'm always very hero-like, I would say. Especially when defeating bad guys
Yeah, well, I defeat more bad guys in way more heroic
and
ways.
cleaning
ever.
up the city.
He does a pretty good job at cleaning.
And
I've seen his
sometimes I
apartment.
clean up my apartment. It's pretty heroic.
His Superman cave or whatever you call it. Very clean.
It's
Very nice.
just an apartment. Don't have a bat cave.
It's a nice apartment.
It's clean.
So,
Come by.
next. Well,
Well, let's see. If your name's Lex Luthor,
yeah.
you're automatically a villain.
Or Joker.
Check.
Terrible name,
Yeah.
by the way, on a birth
What
certificate.
parents name their son Joker?
Also, Two-Face, Clayface, the other faces that are bad villains. That's what makes you a villain.
Yeah.
Also, doing bad
If you have really weird names. Or, yeah, doing bad
things, I guess.
things.
You know, things that are opposite of truth and justice.
Yeah, I think that's a great way to define it. Anything that opposes what is good and right.
Are you flexing?
I don't have to flex.
Me either.
But yes.
Yeah, so that's basically what happens. But if you're a villain or you're thinking about being a villain, you better watch out.
Yeah, you better
Because you're going to have
think
to deal
twice.
with the Batman.
Dude, my hair.
Sorry.
My perfect hair.
Oh, you got
You get
a piece. It's good. Yeah, it looks good. It's good.
Okay, all right, it's fine. We can cut that out.
It's good, Superman.
It's fine.
It's good.
Okay,
You look good.
Thanks.
Last question, I guess.
Stay in school. Don't do drugs.
Don't
Always
punch.
Don't.
Don't punch your teachers.
No, that would be bad.
Yeah. I guess
Invest in a cool costume
that's a plus.
if you want to be a good guy.
But if you wanted to be legit, a real hero, an unsung hero, or maybe one that people sing about, stand up for what's right, for what's true, for what brings justice.
That's right. Always stand up for what you believe in,
You gotta,
even if no one can see your face.
Instrument.
I was making a point.
Well, the point was well explained.
You get it.
Always stand up for things, especially if people
What?
won't stand
I
with
just,
you. And
I just
I just thought it'd be cool if
my-
I did it.
no.
You can pick your favorite one, it's fine. Stand up for what's right, what's true, and what's justice,
Just
miss.
make sure you're standing.
Just when you've done all to stand, stand. Therefore, that's Bible.
Whoa. Nice.
Boom, mic drop. I gotta go. Spread justice with Batman.
All right. Well, thanks for having me, guys. I guess I'll just. Can you guys get this mic pack off me?
Hi, Awaken Kids. My name is Mr. Lucas, and I'm going to tell you a story about an amazing hero from the Bible. You just heard about this incredible two heroes and how to be a hero with Batman and Superman. Now, I'm going to tell you a story from the Bible, and specifically a story about this incredible biblical hero. Her name is Esther. Now, Esther was one of God's people. She was an Israelite and living at the time in this place called Babylon. Babylon was led by this very powerful king who wasn't super huge fan of his wife. So he was looking for a new one. And he actually found Esther, fell in love with her, and married her. Now, at the same time, this very evil man named Haman, he didn't like God's people. He didn't like the Israelites. And he wanted to get them out of Babylon. He wanted to get them out of the kingdom. So what he did is he went to the king and he said, King, we should make a rule where the entire land, the entire kingdom has to bow down to you and me when we walk through the streets, and they have to worship us. And the king was like, that's a great idea. Let's do that. So he decreed it. He decreed that the entire city, the entire kingdom had to bow down to him and the bad guy, Haman. Hey man, that guy, he's evil. I don't even want to say his name. Anyway, so now the Israelites, God's people, didn't want to do this because they knew that worshiping someone who wasn't the King of Kings or God was wrong. And that's exactly what happened when Haman, that guy, was walking down the street. One of Esther's family members, a man named Mordecai, would not bow. And it made Haman, it made Haman very upset. And he went to the king and said, King, the Israelites, God's people, are not listening to the thing that you told them to do. And the king was furious. He was so upset. And he said, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to kill all of God's people. I'm gonna wipe out all of the Israelites from Babylon. And this got Mordecai very, very upset and very sad. Now you see, Esther, the hero of the story, was actually the queen at this point. Like I told you in the beginning, the king had married Esther and she was now his wife. Now, this was very scary for Esther because she was an Israelite. She was part of God's people. And there was just a decree that said that she was going to be put to death. And Mordecai, her relative, came to her and said, you need to do something because if you don't, all of us are going to die. And Esther, she was extremely afraid. You see, the hardest thing about being a hero is that at points you'll be put in a place where all of a sudden everything around you is scary and trying to get after you. But you see, Esther did the one thing that is required of being a hero. She was brave. She trusted that God was with her, and she said, all right, I'm gonna do something. I choose to be a hero and save my people. So what she did is she went to the king and said, King, there is someone that is trying to kill your queen. And the king was furious. The king said, what? What are you talking about? And Esther said, your man, Haman, has just decreed that I, your queen, am going to die. And the king was furious. And he was so mad that he actually executed Haman. He executed Haman, the bad guy in the story. And because Esther was brave and stepped in front of the king and did something way out of her comfort zone, she was able to save all of God's people in Babylon at the time. What can we learn from Esther, one of these incredible biblical heroes from the story? It's that when you are surrounded by fear, if instead of being afraid of what's around you, you trust in God knowing that He's with you and be brave, who knows? You could be a hero too.
Oh, hey guys. It's me, Christian, just here reading a book. It's called Push. It's for women in pregnancy. It's a great book. Oh, no, looks like it's for Christians. Talking about praying. Yep, that gives a whole new context. Anyways, what's up guys? Here to give you another story. You've heard one story already about the amazing Esther. Now, this story is a little different because obviously if you haven't caught on, we are talking about heroes, both biblical heroes and modern day heroes. Now, we are breaking this into two different categories, Bible and like modern day, because I want you guys to see that heroes exist today just as much as they existed in the Bibles and just as much as you have seen in recent segments. They exist in the super realm as well. So we're talking about Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. today. Now, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. was a phenomenal man. Some things that you gotta know that he did. So he was, one, he was a preacher. I know, hear that. But he wasn't just a preacher, he was also an advocate in a time in our country where we had segregation going on in America. Now, what that means is there was a separation between white people and African American people. Now, during this time, it was very unpopular for both races to be doing the same thing. In fact, even when you sat on a bus, certain individuals had to sit at the back of the bus, whereas the white people got to sit in the front. And all sorts of stuff existed all throughout this country. But Dr. Martin Luther King led this crusade of peaceful protesting, and he gave great wisdom and knowledge to help set free and make people equal again. In fact, Dr. Martin Luther King had a famous speech, and it was called the I Have a Dream speech. If you haven't heard about it, look it up. It is super cool. What he says is basically that I have a dream that one day white people and African American people will come together in unity. He says, I have a dream that one day a man will not be judged by the color of his skin, but by the content of his character. And that speech, in my opinion, and in the opinions of many people around this country, it helped dictate the heart of the country, so that people, no matter what your creed, your color, whatever your belief, anything like that, we get to stand in unity, and we're all created equally by God. And so what Dr. Martin Luther King did was he helped set a precedent, or he helped set a standard for the people in our country to not just view people based off of the differences in each other, but he helped us get a scope of what it looks like for people to be in unity. We were created equally, equal opportunities, equal everything. So now, because of what Dr. Martin Luther King did, and he is in fact a modern day hero. We even have a day dedicated to Dr. Martin Luther King. It's called Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Day, or MLK Day, which is a lot easier to say today. You know what I'm saying? I lost it. I had a rhyme scheme and I totally dropped the ball on that one. Right down the toilet. Flush. All right, fresh start. So what Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. did was so amazing that we still celebrate it today. And he is still known as one of the most amazing heroes in our country. But it is important to know he wasn't always liked during his time. Sometimes when you stand up for what's right and when you stand up for something that not everybody believes in, you aren't the most liked person in the world. But when you stand up for what's right, you stand up for what's true, it'll prove in time that what you're standing for is the truth. And when you stand up for the truth, God has your back, and that means that the church has your back too. Well, this has been Hero, Part 1. Hero, the series on heroes. Hero series, Part 1. Ha! Sorry, the microphone. It's right there. Hear that? Yeah. Wake up! Sorry, I didn't mean that. Sorry, Mom. You may continue doing the mothering of the household. Well, I love you guys, and until next time, this has been a series where we talk about heroes, both biblical and now, and also maybe like 50 years ago and stuff like that. Love you guys. Until next time, peace.
All right, guys. Thank you, Allie. Thank you, Mr. Christian. Thank you, Batman and Superman, I think. But anyways, I hope you guys learned something today. Heroes are so important to have in our life. It's important that we have heroes that we know, heroes that we don't know. So if you don't know a hero in your own life, talk to Mom and Dad today. Let's figure out what heroes we have in our own world that we can look up to. But you can always go back to the Bible. You can always go back and read about all the heroes that are in there. We're going to talk more about this in a couple weeks, so come back for more. But for right now, I wonder what Mr. Miguel has to say about this. We haven't gotten to see him yet. Let's go find a Bible verse that'll teach us more about heroes. Off we go.
Hey friends, welcome back. One thing that defines a superhero is the ability to lay down someone's life for a friend. And guess what? That's John 15:13. But help me welcome Mr. Beatbox. Mr. Beatbox! Mr. Beatbox! Oh, superhero!
And that's what we talk about!
Ah, so good. All right, guys. You guys ready? Mr. Beatbox, give me a beat.
Let's do it.
Yeah, John 15:13 says, there is no greater love than to lay down one's life for a friend. Ha! All right, Mr. Beatbox, see you in a little bit.
See ya. Mr. Beatbox out.
All right, friends, let's break this down. We're gonna start with our legs, then we're gonna go with our arms. We're gonna put everything together from the top. All right, here we go. We're gonna start with the left foot first. We're gonna go single, single, double, double, all right? Looks like this. 5, 6, 7 goes. There is no greater love, good, than to lay down one's life for a friend. Good. Now I'm gonna teach the arms. Got it? You're gonna start off with a circle around the world. So you're gonna start up in the air, you're gonna go around the world. Got it? And the words to that goes, there is no greater love. Good. Let's try that together. 5, 6, just the arms go. There is no greater love. Good. All right, the next part. You're gonna go, then to lay down one's life for a friend. Let's do it again. Then to lay down one's life. 5, 6, 7 goes. Left, right, clap, point. 5, 6 with the words. And to lay down one's life for a friend. Good. Now the whole thing, the arms and the words. 5, 6, 7 goes. There is no greater love than to lay down one's life for a friend. Good. Now let's put everything together. Legs and arms. On the top. 5, 6, 7 goes. There is no greater love than to lay down one's life for a friend. Good. You know what time it is. You need to pause it, practice, do it, and then let's get back to it. Right now, let's call Mr. Beatbox. You ready? I'm Mr. Beatbox. I'm Mr. Beatbox. Woo! Yeah. Well, they practice. I think they're ready. Let's do this.
Lay it down.
Boom. Yeah. All right. See if you practice. John 15:13 says, there is no greater love than to lay down one's life for a friend. Woo! I like it. Here we go. John 15:13 says, there is no greater love than to lay down one's life for a friend. One more time. Here we go. John 15:13 says, there is no greater love than to lay down one's life for a friend. Ha! Woo! Don't forget to practice. Let's sing songs and get ready to praise and worship before we go.
Let's do it.
Team Batman.
All right, come on, kids. We're going to take this opportunity to worship Jesus. Lift your hands. Let's sing this together. I heard 1,000 stories of what they think you're